Mic test.
Good morning, everybody. We're going to get started. We wanted to give it some time for more of our community to stop by for 1 million cups. But good morning. Welcome to 1 million cups. Happy Valentine's. In honor of Valentine's Day, 1 million cups always celebrates fall holidays. So stay tuned because we have a lot of holidays to celebrate. Next, I think it's going to be Charo Days. So happy Valentine's. We have some cupcakes in the back for Valentine's Day. So enjoy. That's courtesy of the Entrepreneurship and Commercialization Center. Yeah, we do sponsor it once in a while. So welcome to our Wednesday community gathering of 1 million cups. We're gonna get started just because we have quite a bit. We have two presenters today, so we're very excited. So as everybody knows or don't know, the mission of 1 million Cubs is to lower the barrier of access to education, resources, and connections for all types of new and aspiring entrepreneurs. We are here to serve you. We are here to listen to your story and for you as a presenter to inspire our community of aspiring and existing entrepreneurs. This is a national program. This is not local. This is not regional. This is live stream across the nation. So our presenters are not only being seen here, but also across the United States and other anybody that is joining the live stream can watch. And then we have it recorded. We are the newest cohort of 1 million Cubs in the Southwest Community Region. We have partners across the state, and of course we have our partners in McAllen, but we are the 1 million Cubs here in Brownsville in the lower Rio Grande Valley. So we're very, very proud of that. It took us a long time to bring this program to our community, but now that we see it thriving and we see our community growing every single Wednesday, we're very excited that we made the right decision to bring 1 million Cubs to Cameron County and to Brownsville. So the key pillars for the 1 million Cups, these are presentations. These are not sales pitch. Our presenters are not here to sell you their product or service, but to talk about their journey and their story and how they got to engaging in that product or service. And of course, they'll do their little pitch once in a while, which is great. But we want to hear what inspired them, what drove them, and what made them go into this business as entrepreneurs. The core program is held every week, every Wednesday from 9 to 10. So we are here every week. I'm very proud to say that last year when we initiated this program, we only canceled twice due to extreme circumstances. I think one was weather and the other one was because the university was closed. So we could not, hold the event. But, we are here every single week. If we don't have a presenter, we'll make something up to do. But we will network and we will be here together. So did you guys change? Oh, that's nice. Thank you, Armando. So, today's coffee sponsor for 1 million Cups is the Brownsville Community Improvement Corporation. Our partners at BCIC are our sponsors to this week for 1 million Cups. And we are proud to say that we have served, since we started our program, 1,272 cups of coffee. So we're very excited that we continue to serve you. We continue to serve you with coffee, but also the storytelling that you hear behind every event that we have. I am going to ask you to please silence your phones. If your phones are not, if you need to have a side conversation or if you need to answer the phone because we're all on working hours, please step outside so we can give our presenters the time that they need to stand right here and present. It takes a lot for them to stand here. And of course, if you want to be a sponsor of 1 million Cups, because we need coffee sponsors or presenters, please follow our links on social media. We have all our links. Just go to 1 million Cups BTX and you will find all the information there that you need to be able to be part of this community, to be able to present. I want to see everybody, each one of you up here and presenting your story. Okay? So we're going to get started just because we are, two presenters today. Our first presenter is Steve Perez. Coming up, Steve.
Good morning.
Okay, so today, the story that I have today is how I got into build Brownsville now. Okay, what does it mean? Here's what you've been hearing in the news. The Suez Canal has problems. That's world trade. So does the Panama Canal. And it's being rerouted through the Cape Horn, so it becomes more expensive. And the Suez Canal is being routed through the Good Hope, is becoming more expensive. There are crises. So I got into the Build Brownsville Now actually a few years ago in 2010. This is actually a snapshot that we took from B&M Bridge. We were told that the bridge was too small, it was not wide, it couldn't be heavyweight. Well, that was a crisis. That was a hurricane crisis. Laredo was flooded, Reynosa was flooded, a lot of stuff was flooded, and traffic was rerouted to Brownsville. If you see the one in the middle with the cars, you don't see the cars. That was 200 rail cars. That's over 4,000 cars. That's how I got into that Bill Brownsville in the past. But right now, with this crisis, Mexico is investing in a new logistics corridor. Okay, it's called the Interoceanic Corridor of Tehuantepec. I can't even say it. But what about the other one? What about the other one we have? We forgot about the Supervia. Remember that we are in Brownsville here, and we're trying to push here the Supervia, which interconnects our logistics, and that's how I got into Build Brownsville now, because of the Boluarte Bridge back in 2010. Okay, this was the tallest. This is actually the world's tallest bridge, and we're not promoting it. But guess what? We can start. If we get together, we talk to other logistics providers here in our own town, we can start promoting this. We can move cargo from the interior of Mexico, and it brings us to the other issue that we're not promoting. Again, this is a promotional scenario. The nearshoring, basically, Mexico has declared 400 companies coming into Mexico, but none of them are coming to Tamaulipas. Why is that? Again, marketing, logistics. We're not doing our own marketing, but we want to be able to do that as a community. Pursue the waterways. We have the Gulf of Mexico. Why not push it through the Mississippi and Ohio river systems? This will allow us to be faster and cheaper. Remember, there is a crisis. Everybody's going through what's more expensive, the Cape Horn and Good Hope. That's more expensive. We're saying no, no, no. Coming through Brownsville, we're already getting 2.3 billion investment through the dredge canal, allows us to get together with forwarders and invest into the future. If you can see that, that's future stuff for the port bridge, future supply chain, future logistics, but we have to do marketing. That's what I'm, that was my story. But obviously, we gotta have a slogan, right? Faster and cheaper, but we gotta listen to the shipper. Bill Brownsville. That was my story. Oh, okay. I saw a hand over here. Yeah, go ahead. Well, that's why it needs a calibration of entities. It cannot be done by one company. That's why we're pushing the Bill Brownsville concept, because it's got to be the community first. We don't want people from Chicago, New York, pushing this. They're going to push other initiatives. We want to push our initiative. What has given us this history, and I don't want to take 2 hours, but going back to 1848, 1868, what we used to have was world trade here. We just want to get it back. But we do need partnership, collaboration. We need Matamoros. It's a sister city. We need a lot of collaboration, but it starts first with Brownsville. If we don't get our marketing right, another 14 years they're gonna go away. I started this in 2010. The bridge is proof of that. And the big boys say that it couldn't be done. Well, what happened? For a stretch of 20 days, containers and rail cars with cars, brand new cars, were being imported through Matamoros. It was so much cargo that it was crazy. That's proof. Again, history comes back. What was the other question? Go ahead, Doug. Correct. We don't have to build nothing. This corridor was built in 2010. It's done. It's the tallest build. It's the tallest bridge in the world. And it allows to do that corridor, which used to take 24 hours. Now it can be done in 12 hours. Okay, that's one. The river, the river boats, we can do that now. You just need to bring a provider. And the Jones Act provides resistance to foreigners. This is not a foreigner. Will be an American ship with American owners with an American operation. So we can do it as long as we get it promoted. But the cargo has to be there. And yes, we do have the cargo because if you go and do some analysis on the how many importers are in the U.S. over 50,000. Well, you can't reach them in one day or 1 week or 1 month. So you got to do continuous promotion. What about the maquilas? There's 400 maquilas popping in Mexico. Are we reaching out to them? Because their heads is to do stuff through Houston or Long Beach. Correct. And then that's what the U.S. wants. They want us to use the waterways more than the highways. So this is a crisis that gives us an opportunity, and that's the story. Any other question?
Thank you. Thank you, Steve. I do want to mention that Steve has been a member of our co-working space and our incubator here at eBridge and at the ECC. And I'm very proud of him because he's always been a participant of the Startup Texas competition. And he engages in a lot of our programming here because he wants to move the needle forward in his venture. And we are very proud to say that we support him, that we will push with him, and that we, stress with him as he continues to move forward. And we know that he's going to succeed. We know what he has is very valuable, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to take the logistics transportation industry to the next level. So congratulations, Steve. So we're gonna go ahead and I'm so sorry. Go to our next presenter. So our next presenter is Betsy Pisaña Gracia. Welcome, Betsy. And we are very excited to hear your story.
Thank you. Hi, good morning. Happy day. I know that for someone maybe it's marketing day or Valentine's Day, as you prefer, not judging. Okay, so I'm Betsy, and I'm here to present my history about my business and how this started. I'm the owner and founder of Betsy Pisana and Co. is the LLC, and under my LLC, I have this business that is Pig Mouse Digital Services. How my business journey started? Where? In 2019, I decided to leave my office work. In that moment, I was working for more than 3 years in a project of the American Bar Association in providing legal assistance to the immigrant kids. So I decided to leave my work because my child would start the school and I want to dedicate time to him and to be part of all his events and to be the role of a mom in a complete time. But and I enjoy it. I love to be a mom. But also I wanted to continue growing up in my professional career and to do something. So I started to attending trainings and events from the Chamber of Commerce or in the city about how to open a business because I want to have time for me, time for the family, and of course, time with the friends and contribute to my community. So I opened my first business in January 2020. I opened a clothing store for clothing for kids and babies, and I was so excited. I think that was a great moment for me and everything. I start to get a stock in the materials and everything. But guess what? We had the lockdown for the pandemic of the COVID 2000 that come from the 2019. So that changed everything. And I thought, what I will do with all my stock. So I start to study about what I can do to learn about digital marketing, to create my website, to have my online store, and to learn more about that, to advertising, to publicity, the marketing, everything. And but I was dedicated more to study and to practice that many friends start to ask me, hey Betsy, how can I do a website? Can you help me? How can I do a flyer? How can I do a presentation? Because I need to present in Zoom in a meeting that I have. So I start to help them. And a friend told me, hey Betsy, if you are giving time to do that, you need to charge money because it's your time. So open a business about that and charge money. So I start to study more, and in January 2021, I opened Big Mouse Digital Services, and I provide to create websites to help in social media and provide designs for them, presentations in PowerPoint, something that sometimes the people don't have time to do. And I use this name, the Pink Mouse, because when I have to register in the Cameron County, I have to register my name and to open to do my taxes and everything. I say, what name I would choose? And in that moment, I have a computer mouse and was pink. And that's the reason of the name is Pink Mouse. So I decide to keep the name. So, what is the strength of my business right now? The good is I always give personalized assistance. I always love to sit with the client. And if, for example, it's a client who is not here in the city, we can have some meetings and we can talk about what are the necessities because every business, every person has different ideas, different goals, and my idea is to work with them very close. I have flexibility. Sometimes these clients, they say, hey, I have time to meet with you very early in the morning or in the afternoon or in weekends, so I can give a space to them because I know that you as a business owner, sometimes you have all the time, very busy. So yes, I can attend you. And also I have flexibility about according to your necessities to make a package or everything that you need and give you a good price. I create innovative solutions. Like I told you, every business is different. So I provide them what they need. It's not I can offer the same package to to other business because every business is different. They have different goals. And I provide quality products or service. I always love to be in the tendencies for the moment about what is the best right now. So I try to provide the best for them. And of course, I have transparent communication with them. I talk with the truth. I always tell them what I can do and what I can not do. I cannot do. Okay. And I can speak in English and Spanish. I have clients from here, from Brownsville, from Corpus Christi, from Matamoros, from Monterrey, and they can talk with me and I can make contracts for them and proposals in both languages so they can understand what is the service and to work with me. And my highlights is my customer loyalty. I can say that I have, for the moment, I have 4 permanent clients that they start from the day one that I start this business, and still they are with me. And I'm so blessed for that because I think that I'm doing something good. They believe in my work and they help me to grow up more and to be more confident about what I'm doing. And also, I adaptively during the challenges because I love challenges. For some business owners, when something change, they can lose their mind. But I always say, I can help you. Let me try to find a solution, and I'm here with you to be a team player. And also create marketing initiatives about what they need, to know their goals, and to personalize the services. I love the community engagement. I love to participate with nonprofits. I love to be in events, doing networking. I love to meet new people. Doesn't matter if you don't want to work with me or you don't need my services, but I love to know what is doing every person and to expand my knowledge and to expand my network. I think and I believe that we can help each other. And another highlight is my product of services. I always try to look what the community is needing and to try to provide services for them. And well, I need to tell about my challenge, but also my lessons. And the first one was that not to grow up my business before. As I told you, I opened first my business about the clothing store. And when I opened Pink Mouse, I thought Pink Mouse will be like my, for a while, job, okay? Because my priority was to continue working about the clothing store. However, the business who provide me more income was Pink Mouse. So last year, I come to take the Kaufman program. I start to learn more about that. I thought I will apply these for my business about the clothing store. But then when I finalized the Kaufman program, I thought again and say, I need to take a decision. So I put in a standby my business about the clothing store. And I decided to take again the book of the Kaufman and start again now for my business in Pink Mouse to change some strategies from the business. And what happened next? My business start to grow up. Now, in the last months of the 2023, I decided to make an LLC for my business. And I have more clients right now. For me, January and February of this year have been my high season because everybody wants a service. I feel so blessed about that. And maybe this will sound a commercial, but after I attended Kaufman Fast Track, my business changed and grow up. And thank you so much for all the people involved in the Kaufman program. I know that maybe this sounds commercial, but I'm really thank you. I'm really thank you about that. And also, I have lack of time for strategic planning because Pink Mouse, like I tell you, for me it was my for a while job, but now is my priority job. So I never did before in strategic planning. So I start to do a new one. So I redesign my personal and professional agenda and to put in order everything that I'm doing in this business because it's serious, it's formal, and I'm giving the service. And yes, I need to give it in a good way. And my other challenge is I'm a solo entrepreneurship. I'm alone. Nobody wants to work with me. Nobody help me in what I'm doing. So My plan is to attend the clients according to an agenda. So what I can do is I give to every client a day to provide information or where they can talk with me. I have flexibility when they want to contact me in another date, but they perfectly work with me because this is a teamwork. And that's part of the plan. So that's the reason that I know how many clients can I have in a month, and I continue growing up. So I'm glad that we can work right now very well. And my biggest motivation is support people to have a live presence with their business or their organizations. I believe that everybody deserves to be online. I saw and I remember when we were in the pandemic how many business they lost how many owners they lost their business. That was so sad. Many of them they didn't know how to be online or how to get resources to understand how the online presence works for them. So that's my goal. I love to help business who are in the first stage because they deserve to know how this works to be in the online and to have a social media or to have a website. And how the community can help my business? Well, you can spread a word about my business, recommend it to friends, family, or colleagues. If you, for example, you don't need my services, but you know someone who is started a business who want to start one, you can talk about my business, recommend me, and I will be so happy and so glad to share my story. Doesn't matter if they don't need my service, but maybe I can inspire someone to take a decision, and I will be so happy to collaborate. And also your local business or organizations, we can collaborate to promote events or joint ventures that benefit everyone who be involved on this. I would love to work with you. I know that many of you have events in your nonprofits or another business, and I would be so glad to be there. And also support my business social media in the platforms. I am in Facebook and Instagram, and you can liking, sharing, or commenting on posts to increase my business online visibility. And I hope that you can work with many of you and to know you more. And thank you so much because in these 3 years of my business, I'm so glad and I feel so happy what I'm doing right now. And thank you so much. And thank you to all the people who has been supporting me in all these past months. I really learned a lot. And I hope to learn more for the upcoming months and the future and from all of you. So thank you, thank you. And this is Pink Mouse Digital Services. Thank you. Oh, big question. Yes. Do you have social media right now for your business? But just you only don't like to post. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Yes. My advice for you is we can review your goals. What do you want to do in your social media? What do you want to promote? You say that you want that everybody say that you have a great product and you need to show it. Probably I believe them that you have a great product, but we can see what do you want to do? What is your goal about to do in social media? Do you want to promote it? Do you want that they know what happened with your product? What do you want to do? And we can work about that, like like your needs. Like because you say I don't have time, but that's the reason that we exist companies that we do that for you, right? But we need to know your goal. What do you want to know? And then when you tell us, when you tell me your goal, I can make a plan for you. Like, okay, we can do this. We can decide that, and to give you a correct um, guidance about to use the social media and benefit of your product and your business. I know. And it's okay. Like a business owners, we do everything. We are the owner without the accountant. When we are started, we are everything. But sometimes we don't like to do some things from their business, and that's the reason that how can we connect to help us each other to grow up in our business. So if you need assistance, I would like to talk with you. Of course, yes. Julio. Yes, when we start as solopreneurs, sometimes it's because we are a little jealous about our business, about how it's growing up, or he will not growing. So I think first we need to learn like what are our strengths in the business, and then to probably delegate what the things that we are not doing. So I will give you an example between you and I. For example, I don't do nothing about branding. You are an expert in branding. If I have a client who asks me about branding, I will be honest. I will be transparent in my communication. I don't do branding, but I know someone who can help you, and I can recommend someone else because you are part of my community and my network. And that's a great work that I can continue our solo entrepreneurship, but to delegate someone that I be honest that I don't know how to do, but I know an expert who can do that. And that's the reason that how can we collaborate? Yes. Yes, sometimes for example things like that I need to delegate to someone else or to look someone who can do the job. Thank you. Thank you.
If you guys want to engage with Betsy or Steve after, please, we do have networking. Um, maybe not today because there's a thing happening. Oh yeah, we have some time. So it's great to have when we have two presenters because there's a lot of storytelling to share, and this is what we're here about. So I'm very, very excited that we were able to present twice today and have two great entrepreneurs tell their story and what drives them, what inspires them, and what some of those challenges are. It's not an easy journey, definitely. But moving forward, we have a lot going on here at eBridge and across the valley. So we want to talk to you a little bit about our calendar of events, of everything and anything that we are doing or coming up. So started with February 15. That's tomorrow, right? Tomorrow. So actually today, right now, after 1 million cups, there's going to be a town talk session here on the core working space at 10 a.m. We invite all of you to step over there and share your challenges, share your concerns, or what actually is working in Brownsville in terms of entrepreneurship and small business. So this town talk right now, it's all about that. A group of consultants that BCIC has procured to talk to the community about what is happening in Brownsville, what should happen in Brownsville, and how can we improve or enhance what we are doing already. These are great sessions to be part of because you are the community, you are Brownsville, you are Cameron County. So go over there, it's just across the hall right here, and join that session that starts at 10:30 today. But on February 15, which is tomorrow, we have another session here at eBridge that will happen at 5:30. So if you do not make it to that one and you still want to be part of this conversations with, this group of the community that are sharing some of their concerns, some of what they would like to see here in Brownsville, please join us tomorrow here at eBridge at 5:30. Next week, of course, we will have our 1 million cups. We invite you to come back and bring new people and let's grow this. Let's make it bigger. Let's make it this 1 million cups group or community in our region. So that's our target. One thing about that, next week we'll be giving out some cards to all of you with some, if you come, no, little cards, punch cards. And I wouldn't give you nothing, little punch cards that you will be able to come in. And if you come in 5 times in a row, 5 Wednesdays in a row, you will be receiving some swag from 1 million cups from us. So encouragement, it's really, we're not going to tell you what it is, but it's really, really cool. So, come back and bring a friend, bring somebody new that can also be part of this community. On February 29th, I know it's going to be Charo Days, but you guys can take a break, and come in. And we are holding our next series on community health. This is a business series that is being offered by the Methodist Healthcare Ministries in collaboration with Velocity Texas, which is one of our partners in San Antonio, and UTRGV. Our next session will be in Harlingen. It will not be here at eBridge. We are moving to Harlingen to see if we can capture a different and, a different audience. Valley people sometimes don't like to drive, but, we are holding it at the Harlingen Chamber of Commerce. So we invite all of you to go to Harlingen and please be part of that conversation over there. We talk about social determinants of health and what really affects and what innovative solutions are out there that you can support or you can create by being part of this series. So we invite you to go to Harlingen and be part of that. On May 3rd, yes, well, this is a big announcement. So I don't know if you've seen social media, but we are launching RGV Startup Week. This event or this week-long event is something that we have been working for about 2 years. Our entire ECC team and the BCIT team has been to Startup Week in San Antonio, kind of looking at what they're doing, shadowing their organizing logistical teams for us to bring that here to the Rio Grande Valley. So we're very, very proud to say that we are partnering as eBridge to bring RGV Startup Week, and we are looking for partners. We are looking for other cities to come and be part of this. So we are having some conversations. I'm looking at you, Ramiro. So we are very, very excited that we are launching this is a really, really focus on startups, focus on small business, focus on entrepreneurs that are looking to grow, that are looking to start, that are looking to just be part of a different community. We are going to have networking. We are going to have parties. We are going to have keynote speakers. We are going to have specialized sessions and trainings and workshops all week long. And wait till you see that schedule. It is crazy. It is fun. And it is totally innovative. So we invite you to keep watching our social media, keep looking. There's a great video that we will show next week so you can be part of this great event that will start May 3rd and will end on May 10th. Okay? And last but not least, we have our next cohort of Kaufman that we are launching in Mission. So we are launching our next Kaufman cohort community in Mission at the Seed, and we will send out some information on that. It's about to be launched, so look out for that. So we are looking, but we are also having another set of cohorts here in Brownsville in May. So look out for that. So right now we are holding our Kaufmans here in Brownsville and in Harlingen, but we will be having another set of cohorts in May as scheduled. So you will look at that. And of course, our Startup Texas competition, our quality of life accelerator will begin in about a month. So we invite all of you to stay tuned to go and be part of the Startup Texas competition that will be held in May. And this is a great way to see our entrepreneurs in quality of life ventures, which means anything that's traditional, restaurants, services, entertainment, retail, and so forth. See them participate for a chance to win $40,000. So a lot going on, a lot of activity. Please continue to be part of the eBridge community. If you are interested in a membership, we have a great space that you can work, play, not sleep, but you can take a nap, and be part here. So we have memberships available for our co-working space. We have incubation programming and a lot of things happening. So come on, join one of the membership. Come and play here. Don't go to Starbucks. Come over here. Well, we love Starbucks, but come and play and be part of this community here. You get a free commercial address. You get a chance to, have nice coffee whenever you want, and you're being part of a great space. So we invite you to please be and if you're interested, everybody with a 1 million cup shirt, or our staff is right here to learn more about our programs. So thank you very much for being here today. A lot of news coming up, a lot of things on in addition to your question on get a student. They're great at social media. They're great at social media. We have interns, at the university, and there's also interns at community colleges that would love to work with you, because when you work with a startup, you work on everything, and students are great at social media. So get a student. So any what? Oh yeah, we have our new economic development director for the Cameron County, Ramiro Aleman. Thank you for joining us today, Ramiro. So anyway, so thank you. Enjoy. Go listen to the town talks right here, across the hall here at eBridge. And, happy Valentine's Day. We appreciate each one of you. Thank you.
Hello. Hey guys, we're actually starting at 10:15. So if you can start making your way to the open space, we're starting at 10:15. If you can start walking to the open space, co-sharing space, please. If you would like to be at the town talks, we're starting at 10:15. Thank you.